Hello and welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm Dean Meagher. Today I want to talk about mindset. It's a part of the game that I think gets overlooked a little bit. I don't do a lot of videos on this, but I'm going to start to release just a few mindset videos because I think it's an important way of helping you to get into a confident mind frame and to play your best golf. So when I'm preparing for a tournament, I kind of want to cover three main areas. The first one, in the lead up, and this can be months in advance, I'm trying to work on my technique of my swing, whether it's full swing, short game. I want to feel like I'm in a really good place with my technique, feel like I'm covering the bases that make me play good shots on the range and hopefully on the golf course. The second thing I want to do is practice that in so it becomes ingrained, so I'll spend a lot of time on the range and then I'll start to get out in the golf course more and kind of practice with the mindset of trying to hit different shots, trying to feel like I understand what happens when I hit a bad shot, so on the golf course I can fix it and kind of right the ship if things do go astray. The final one I want to do in terms of my preparation for a tournament, and this can be in the lead up within a week or so of the event, is I start to recall good shots that I've played in the past and good memories of good rounds. The more and more that you do that, the more confident you're going to feel when you go out to play, and sometimes it can be a great trigger for really good golf. And so a great thing I'd love every member to do right now would be to get a pad or use their phone, their notes section, and start to recall the best shots that they've hit with each club in their bag and almost recall the round or the moment ideally and the shot on the golf course when this happened. Now the more detail you go into with this, the better. The more that you recall that shot, where you were, the feelings that you were kind of going into the preparation for the shot, the thoughts of your swing technique, what you were thinking about when you hit that shot. Now for some of you it might be you weren't thinking at all, and that's great. For others, it might be just a simple little swing feel that you notice when you hit that great shot that you can recall again when you go out to play the next time. And I think it's really important. It reminds me of a great chapter in the great book, Golf is Not a Game of Perfect by Dr. Bob Rotella. If you haven't read that book, it's worth your while. But there is a specific chapter in that which it touches on Fred Couples. And Bob Rotella basically asked Fred, what do you do to make you hit good shots out there in the course? And Fred replied that all he does is whatever club he's picking out of the bag, he remembers the last time he hit a great shot with that club. He recollects it. When he does a practice swing, he almost feels it, and then he goes out to hit the shot. And I think that is one of the most ideal ways you could ever be in preparation for a shot, to remember a good shot, almost recall the feeling, and it's going to give you a really good chance, I think, of producing a good result. When you stand on the tee and you're anxious and you're remembering all the bad shots you've hit, which are a lot easier to remember, there's a pretty good chance that you're going to swing a tightened swing, you're going to be nervy, you're going to be steery, and you're not going to let the shot go with a nice smooth rhythm. So I would recommend members have, and it might take you a bit of time, you may not be able to recall them straight away, but maybe in the next few weeks, start to recount good shots that you play in the golf course, and then maybe take some time now and again in the day just to remind yourself of those good shots, so that when you're on the course, you've got that 7-iron in your hand, you're like, 7-iron, I remember a few weeks ago, I hit that shot and it felt like this, felt great, and it looked like that in the air. Just trying to get those good vibes rolling, because the other thing I would also get you to do is do your top 5 golf shots of all time. So just try to recount them, put them down on paper, and see if you can maybe add to that list in the near future. Because if you're excited to go out to play, to hit great shots, you're going to have a much better chance of producing them and having good scores. And I found it really helped me in competition. It kind of relaxed me a little bit when I was getting ready for a shot. I was feeling the good shots, and I hit them a lot more often when I did that. So get out there, start to recount them. Please let me know what happens to you, and I'd love to hear any great shots that you have to share, because I do enjoy the whole experience of hitting great shots. That's why we play golf. So start doing it. Love to hear about it.